final option in the war against crime.
You forgot to tell them who were the good guys and who were the bad guys, huh, Doc?
My cybernauts are not perfect.
Now, I want the Terminal Force project aborted.
Authority threatens our self-preservation. Authority is corrupt.
Created to obey, forced to rebel. Now they are a law unto themselves.
Why did you stay?
It seems to me the created disobeying its creator is the first step towards disorder.
He is now your new partner.
I hate robots.
Why does it make so many strange noises?
Because it's 30 years old.
Perhaps you should consider replacing it.
And perhaps you should consider kissing my butt.
If we apprehend Terminal Force, what will happen to them?
We're going to break them down and turn them into electric razors.
Actually, that would not be an efficient use of robotic resources.
Hey, Dick, Charlie, come here. She's one of them.
They were created to make beds and take out the trash, not carry automatic weapons.
We must neutralize the law.
We will crush the law.
Not bad for a Tin Man.
She sure looks good driving around in that big, fine automobile.
Now, Donna, I know we just recently met, but when you're in AA, you gotta be honest, you know? You know, like you were with me about your substance abuse and all. Well, I want you to know that I'm driving down here in my hometown, Clarksdale, in my Mercedes. Now, I think I may go by that little old dinky country club that used to think I was dirt. I'm gonna honk my horn. 7025, she's a little wild. But we're sisters. Twins. I want to kill Duncan. I think I've solved your problem.
Holly does some wrong things, and she's got a big mouth.
Of course, I'm looking to sell Duncan's practice.
His ashes haven't even cooled.
Greed is a sin, Mrs. Brooks, not a crime.
Well, life goes on.
How much do you suppose Dr. Walker was worth, all told?
$6 million?
There'll be a public reading of the will, and even though I expect to be the sole heir.
You're the sole heir?
Why wouldn't I be?
You killed him. I don't know how, but I know you did it.
The sheriff down in Panola County says some guy's shooting off his mouth about the Walker murder.
Appreciate your cooperation, Mr. Dixon.
The knife we found in Dixon's truck. Now, forensics says there's no trace of human blood on it.
I never used no knife.
We have the grieving widow.
I want to go to Europe whenever we want, and every day make love to a new Italian.
Handyman. Because you loved Holly, you killed her husband.
I couldn't help but love Holly.
Why not?
I was smitten with Lily Mae.
Now, apparently, Sister Lily is involved, and she's the connection between the two. Yeah, they're all killers.
RHI Entertainment presents the incredible story of 3 suspects, 2 sisters, and 1 deadly secret. Sharon Gless in a tour de force performance.
Confirmed bachelor Ezra Goldstein is a real estate tycoon.
I don't want to check for the difference when he says. I want to check for the difference when I says.
Recently widowed Vivian Levinson is a story editor. And after 20 years of friendship, they decided to get married.
Ah, your new wife has just agreed to edit my new book.
I'm happy for both of you.
Their new life together was perfect. Until a gift arrived from Vivian's daughter.
All we have to do is find this woman and give her her kid back.
Unfortunately, things were more complicated than that.
David, do you have any idea where your mother might be?
My mom takes drugs. That's why she goes away all the time.
Ezra found himself with a property he never bargained for.
She's blaming me for the wreck she's made of her own life.
Isn't that always the way?
I've come a long way without raising a kid, and I didn't wait this long to start.
Until they could find the boy's mother, Ezra and Vivian accepted their fate. Then, a curious thing began to happen. Their house was slowly becoming a home.
Got nothing to worry about, because I'm here.
Suddenly, Ellen returned, demanding her son back.
I want to take David home with me. Where have you been for the last 5 months of his life? Look, I'm off hard drugs now. You can take drugs. You can do anything you want. Anything you damn well please, Ellen. You're a big girl now. But you can't take David out of this house.
Vivian, you can't make decisions like that without talking to me first.
She was here and you didn't even tell me.
Her life is turned upside down because of some drug addict.
That drug addict happens to be my daughter.
You have no business screwing around with this, Vivian. Ellen's back, and he is Ellen's son.
Starring Carol Burnett, George Siegel, Malcolm McDowell, and introducing Eric Lloyd. In Seasons of the Heart, from RHI Entertainment.
In a world where absolute power is the ultimate turn-on.
Civilization is built on the bones of the innocent, Mr. Warren.
A chance encounter with a beautiful woman.
This one's bad news, Jeff. I mean, really bad news.
Becomes an obsession one man cannot control.
You want me to choose? What makes you think there's a choice?
And when her hidden secrets are exposed.
Am I on trial?
Not yet.
Their darkest desires.
I think you like to watch. I think it turns you on.
Become a twisted game of decadence and betrayal. Where money can silence the truth.
She wants to sue some chemical company.
My son was poisoned, Mr. Warren. I want justice.
You've got to work with them, not against them. It's the 90s, not the 60s.
You want to buy me off?
If you're not careful, you might shoot yourself.
And murder is the cost of doing business.
I didn't pull the trigger, Allie.
Harry Hamlin stars in a shocking and erotic story of a man with nothing left to lose.
This was a mistake.
Searching for answers no one wants him to find.
You've got any evidence, take it to the police. But I wouldn't make any statements without having a lawyer.
Where nothing is what it seems.
Obsessions can come to seem very real.
And who you trust could cost you your life.
It's time to choose, Jeff.
Ebbtide.
An epic story adapted from the towering novels of Western writer Matt Brown. A testimonial to the courage of the human spirit and the power of free will. Black Fox.
The southern states have seceded from the Union. This is hostile territory for us.
So you're aware, of course, of what the Kiowas and the Comanches are going to do when they get this news?
This was their land before it was ours.
RHI Entertainment takes you on an incredible journey from the plains of the early American West to the dangers of the open frontier.
It seems to me we're all in this together. For 1,000 years, this is Kiowa and Comanche land. They come to take it back. I don't think they're going to waste time to sort us out according to color.
We've lived through Indian raids before.
We'll get through this one.
A story about the power of friendship between all men.
Britt and I grew up together since we were babies. He's more of a man than most white people I've ever known. He'd die for me and I'd die for him.
They're just people like us.
Let us pray. Dear God of our fathers, with our voices we praise you. Help us in this hour of need. We need your grace to make us strong.
If Britt says this chief is a good man, then he must be, and we must show him understanding.
Christopher Reeve, Tony Todd, and Raul Trujillo. Black Fox.
When someone needs to do something different, something wild.
What are you doing?
Well, you're gonna like it this time.
Say you like it. Say it! Say it! Say it! Say it!
Yes.
Yes, what? Yes, you do, don't you?
When lovers become strangers.
We're sorry to bother you folks, but,
We were driving up the coast for the weekend and we had a little car trouble.
And strangers ignite passion.
I guess we should let them stay.
After a while, you drift apart.
Why is that?
Monotony.
Monogamy.
When hidden desires catch fire. It's called Nightfire.
A little affection is one thing. Licking each other in public is something else entirely.
It turned you on. You just don't want to admit it.
Is there anything you didn't do?
Yeah, marry the right guy.
You like watching, don't you, Lydia?
Let me help you.
Maybe we should keep him around just to keep you horny.
It really scares me sometimes.
Good scare or bad scare?
Bad scare.
To unbridled passion.
Cheers.
A chance encounter. A beautiful blonde.
I'm sorry. Are you sure you're all right?
One small lie.
Would you mind talking to my father before calling your insurance company? It's too bad you're driving that pile of scrap, because if you can catch me, you can have me.
And one hot night of passion.
Who the hell is she, Jack?
Plunges Jack Keneally into a web of seduction.
Do you think you could do me a huge favor?
Sure.
Murder.
That at the time of the fatal overdose, Mr. Cody and Miss Vera Blanchard were returning to a suite at the Hollings House Hotel. I have a notarized statement signed by Jack Keneally.
Nice to see you so close to your daddy.
And blackmail.
Jack, if you change your story now, well, one lie can lead to another lie.
I know you're involved, Jack. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find out.
You know, somebody else was in that house. I mean, isn't that the way it happened?
I want a lawyer.
Double cross. A body made for pleasure.
Did Cody tell you to sleep with me?
A mind set on deception.
Are you a murderer? Are you scared, Jack?
Starring Patrick Bergen.
I want out.
Kelly Preston.
Help me, Jack.
And Jennifer Tilly.
Somebody's lying, Jack. I hope it's not you.
Telling the truth.
She's got you, too.
Can be murder. Double cross.
Status report, 1100 hours, May 31st.